Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open, it's just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Yo, my brother, let me tell you something real. You see, you don't build greatness by chasing crowds. You really don't. You build fucking greatness by serving the people who are right in front of you, my friend. Straight up. Forget the crowds, focus on who's in front of you. You see, too many of us men are obsessed with the fucking followers, with the views, with the validation, with the applause, with all the fucking clout. But they ignore their wife, they ignore their kids, they ignore their clients, they ignore their teammates, they ignore their fucking brothers. Like they're trying to impact thousands while neglecting one. And probably that one is probably the most important one. You see, and that shit is backwards, because how could you say that you want a big, massive impact, but yet ignore the people that matter the most to you who are right in front of you? Huh? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, dude, I remember looking back into my life and my experiences back in time, when several times actually, when I've caught myself thinking about, like, yo, the bigger reach, I want to reach more people, I want to reach more men, I want to help more men, I want to help more families, because of the ripple effect is real. Because if I help you, dog, and you start changing your ways, right, and you start becoming a better man, you start becoming a better husband, you start becoming a better father, you start becoming a better worker, you start becoming a member to society, dog, look at all those areas that you start affecting and all those people that you start affecting as well, right? And so I'm not only helping you, dog, even though you and me here, this is what this is all about, but when you get better as a result of this, then your family experiences a better version of you, and your family gets better, and your friends experience a better version of you, and your friendships get better, and the people who follow you, for example, you become a better leader, and so the whole thing gets affected. And so, bro, so many times and so many, like, I'm like, bro, how can I reach more? How can I focus on the bigger reach? Like, when the truth of the reality is that there was someone right in front of me who needed my attention the most, right? Like, whether it be my wife, whether it was a client, whether it was a friend, whether it was another man asking for some fucking guidance. Like, but the problem was that and during several times, this happened to me several times, I'm so focused on the bigger reach that I don't really pay attention to what's in front of me. And that is where presence, and that is where analyzing your days and meditating and writing in your journal and reflecting and putting all this together comes into play, so that you're aware of what's going on in your life. You see, like, look, in every scenario, like, that person, whether there was my wife, my client, my friend, another brother asking for guidance, like, they didn't need, like, my future success, right? Like, I'm after this future success. We're all after this future success, this idea of whether we have something better out in the future than we have right now. But what happens is that they didn't need that future success. They needed presence. They needed the man that I am right now. They needed me to be there, listening to them, to paying attention to them, to being there for them, right? And that's when it hit me. I was like, yo, this is the focusing on the people who are in front of you. And so every strong reputation that I've built over the years have come from how I've treated people when nobody was watching, right? It's not when everybody's around. It's how you treat people in private when no one's watching, when it's one-to-one, when it counts the most, when it's awkward, but you do it anyways. That is how you build the fucking relationships. That is how I've built good relationships. That is how I established fucking meaningful relationships. You see, like, impact always starts with the one person at a time. Like, nobody wakes up being influential. Nobody wakes up being super powerful. Nobody wakes up, like, with all this clout. Like, no, you fucking earn it. One conversation at a time, one client at a time, one rep at a time, one moment at a time. Like, that's just how it goes. You don't build the fucking business by dreaming of 1,000 customers. Like, eventually you like to get there, right? But no, you dominate by serving the one who hired you, by focusing on that one who's in front of you, by serving that one who's in front of you at the best ability that you can. You see, you don't build a powerful marriage by just posting quotes. Like you don't. You build it by actually showing up for your woman every single day and being the man that you'd want your daughter to be with. You see, serving one like they're 1,000. Like picture it like that. And so many times we get fucking focused on the bigger crowd and about the bigger picture and about reaching out to more, when in reality we need to focus on the people who are right in front of us. And that's where presence comes in. That's where having presence, that's why I say presence is the new power, because when you can be present, you have the ability to change, to alter, to reframe whatever is going on and really take action, or I should say redirect how you want that situation to go. Like most men are physically present, but they're mentally gone. Like that's so fucking true. Most of us are just like that. Like we're here, but our mind is somewhere else, right? Or if we have our phone in our hand, our mind is racing, our eyes are distracted, we're thinking about other things. Like fucking real leaders, they lock in. They're not fucking paying, they're not paying attention. They're paying attention to the details. That is what a real leader is all about, right? And so when you're with your wife, for example, be with your fucking wife. Give her the attention she deserves. When you're working, fucking work. Put the phone aside. Get to the business. Focus on doing the work when you're working. Same thing when you're training. Don't be all taking pictures and all that shit. Like, okay, at the end of the workout, I always take my picture too. But during the workout, yo, stop being on social media. Stop being distracted. Stop looking at other things. You're there to fucking train. So when you're training, fucking train. Same thing when you're writing. When you're writing, don't be thinking about all this, what's going on in my life and all distracted. No, bro, you're there to put in fucking work. So when you're writing, ride. Like when you're racing, the same thing. Race. Focus on going the fastest possible. Like this is what it is all about. No half-ass energy. About when you're doing something, you're present, you're fully present, and you're giving that activity or that person the best that you can. You see, your presence tells people what they're worth to you. You could literally tell someone what you think about them by how present you are in that situation. Like, just think about it. I know you've been in rooms where you're there and you're trying to talk to someone, but they're really not paying attention to you, and then like, but you're really trying to get a message across, and like, and they're really just not paying attention to your presence or anything you're saying. They're just like, oh, that shit bothers you, right? And so of course you're not gonna make a fucking good connection like that, right? That's why your presence matters. So make the interaction count, my brother. Like, make it to where your feet are on the ground, present, and you're making the most of each situation. You see, excellence in the small moments builds massive results. But it takes you actually doing the little work and building those little pieces up in order to get the massive results. Most of us men, we want the big breakthroughs, right? We want the big scores, we want the big shit, we want the big wins, right? But we tend to skip the small disciplines. For sure. Like, bro, tell me this is not true. Like, bro, we all want big money, we want big respect, we want big impact, we want fucking big everything, right? But we're not willing to master the listening. We're not willing to master the follow through. We're not really willing to master having the consistency. We're not really willing to master having integrity and holding your word, even when no one would fucking know what you would do. Right? Like that is why all this is important. This is why how you carry yourself is important. Like, are you the type that return calls? Do you the type that you show up on time? Are you're the type of man that you over deliver with what you do? Right? Are you the type of man that actually keeps his word? Like, that's where all the fucking killers are made. In the small moments, in the things that actually matter, in the small details that create the fucking warrior and makes him stand out of the average. See, legendary lives are built in the ordinary moments, my brother. So my question for you is this, like, who in your life deserves your highest level of presence right now? Like who? Because we all have a lot of shit that's going on. We have a lot of things that are going on. We have our attention going on in different directions. But where, or who I should say, in your life right now deserves the highest presence of you, dog? And my challenge for you this week is just to really pick one person, man. Whether it be your wife, your kid, a client that you have, another brother, a friend, and serve them like they're only one that matters. No distractions, no shortcuts, just excellence. you and them. And I promise you that that relationship is going to flourish. You see, stop chasing the masses, my brother, and start serving the moment. Because real men don't build crowds. Real men, we build fucking people. Live as such, brother. Let's get it. Yo, I'm slamming the checkered flag deep into the ground, claiming victory for every single wide open warrior who's out there. My brother, this is your wake-up call. Break the chains, step out of the average, and become that badass motherfucker that you were born to be. This Live Wide Open movement isn't just a podcast. This is the mission that God has stamped in my heart, and helping you rise is the purpose I live for. So lock this shit in and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. Yo, and if today's message lit that fire in your chest, my brother, then don't you dare keep this shit to yourself. Fuel another brother. Send this to another motorhead. Send this to another gearhead. Send this to another warrior who's hungry for more. Because the truth of the matter is that building a better life for your family is fucking non-negotiable. You got people who are depending on you. You've got a legacy to create. And those excuses that keep popping up in your mind, my brother, they'll never feed the fucking table. That's why it's time to get up, it's time to lock in, and it's time to get to fucking work, dog. This is your moment, this is your mission, this is your movement, and wide open is the fucking way. Let's go!